Well, long time no see. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride when it comes to the whole property situation. I honestly don't recall what I last covered. We decided we wanted to look elsewhere, so I sold both of the properties I had. Even the one with the shed on it. Fortunately, I was able to get my money back out of both of them. We did a lot of searching and finally landed on something, and I just figured I'd do a little update and show kind of what we're working with. So here's the new property. Can you tell much about it yet? So this area here is actually big enough to be a parking area. So that's one of the benefits of this lot, is we shouldn't have to worry about paying to have a driveway graded in. Just gonna put some pavers down maybe, or gravel or something, and make a parking area right off the road here. I paid for a survey, so we got the exact property line marked here. Going down that way, I don't know if you can see it. Right there's another one. And way over there is the corner that way. But down here, as you can see, these orange stakes. Right there, down there, and there is the proposed house site. 24 by 14. These orange stakes, they're actually not mine. They came with the property because what happened is, like, due to the size of this lot, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a ditch there that comes off of the road. Also, over here is another ditch, and you've got this little thing here where the property markers are, or the house site markers are. That's kind of this like knoll on the property, which is like your only real like good location to build, unless you were gonna like grade out, and you have to have a septic tank that like has a pump on it to pump effluent up into the drain field and stuff. So, you know, I'd rather avoid that if at all possible. So I'm trying to build as high up on the property as possible, and then of course, you know, being closer to the road is more convenient. What happened was a previous person was trying to buy this property, and he staked out a house site which was much bigger than what I have here, and he didn't know that it could only support a one-bedroom septic. I guess he pulled out of the deal after that. So I was able to use those stakes, and you know, some of the benefits of having that knowledge of what someone else was trying to do kind of helped me to envision what could be done. So yeah, that's where we are currently. It's got a pretty nice view. Like, it's not super duper like crazy good mountain views just like the other property that we had, but I think it is a better view due to the actual like layout of it, so that's kind of cool. I just today applied for the septic permit. He's got to come out and look at where the stakes are and determine how things can work here. We're trying here. We're trying to move along. Also, a little note here. I don't know if you can hear it. There's dogs barking, but there is a little stream down there. It's coming from up there. It comes across the road, and then there's a little gully all the way down there, and you can hear, we recently had rain like just this morning, so you can hear a bunch of water running down there. Well, as you can see, I'm back out at the property today, and what I've been doing, if you remember, some of the small shrubs that were sticking up around here are now gone. Still working on some. Currently this little twig here, I'm in the process of cutting down. I'm just trying to remove this little stuff like that. Maybe even that small tree thing there. Basically what the goal is today is to just do what I can do. A little bit of tree trimming. I don't know, some people dispute what's considered a tree and what isn't. I'm just doing the little stuff, what I can get with my hatchet. I want to take down that rotten one, but I'm just not so sure about it. I'm thinking about it. So this is where we are currently. Looks like that one's got some rot in there. Well, after a couple of hours of hacking away, I'm getting pretty beat, I gotta say. But anyway, this was the main one I actually wanted to take care of today, and I saved it for last when the axe is probably the dullest. because I'm smart. Fortunately, it's got some rot and it's leaning like hard that way, so if I can just get it to cut deep enough, then it shouldn't be too hard to get it to just go on over. There she be. That was some work. Well, it's been a couple weeks probably since I was back up here. This actually, unfortunately, isn't part of my property. I don't know if you can see it up there. Right around there is the last pin for where my property ends. We got this little stream that I mentioned before down here. So that's cool. And it's unoccupied land, so I just figured I'd walk down here and check it out. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I do have the septic permit now, as well as the building permit. And unfortunately, the first guy that I was talking to about trying to get some work done kind of just ghosted me. I texted him today, so we'll see if I hear back, but yeah, that was kind of a bust, I guess. So I contacted another guy and met him out here, and he was kind of not liking what he was seeing. He was talking about it being tough, and he was under the impression it would require a pump system, which I was hoping to avoid, but you know, the health department guy seemed to think that it would be possible to do a gravity fed. He was supposed to come back out and do some stuff, and didn't hear back from him for a while. I finally got a hold of him again today, and he said it would be probably between April and May before he could do it, and gave me an estimate on what it might cost. So eventually be going with him. I'm waiting on another company I contacted to get back. I'm just trying to field quotes at this point. Get this nice tree down over the stream here. I don't know if it was cut or it just fell. Probably just fell, honestly. Right there where it just broke. It's too much pressure. So yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling a bit discouraged about it, honestly. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm giving up too easily, or I tend to give up too easily, and you know, I hear bad news and it's like, it's never gonna work or whatever. But we'll see. Everything as always, I think I kind of reiterate in my videos, is tentative. I don't say anything is set in stone. I don't trust anything. So we'll see how it goes. I was hoping to actually be kind of breaking ground more or less and moving forward on some things before I finish this video and upload anything, but I'm kind of thinking that's not gonna happen that way. So is what it is. Maybe if I want to do more vlogs, I'll have to come up with some other kind of content instead of me walking around chopping trees down and digging dirt up. I don't know what else people would want to see though. Or maybe I'll just sell this property just like I did the other ones and start over again somewhere else. Big rocks.